Alright, time for push day with biceps before the rest day. Um, yeah, so I've been doing the same workouts for a while. I think it'll start to change a little bit more. I think the precision of everything will start to matter a little bit more next bulk. Right now, as long as I'm just in a caloric deficit and I'm getting sufficient volume, I don't think I'm going to lose any muscle mass, and I'll lose enough body fat. It's looking good. It's looking good right now. Earlier today I was like the abs are coming back. I don't really like how my abs are shaped, to be honest, but that's just genetic. It's one of the only genetic things. It's like kind of how your abs are stacked together. But on another note, forgot to defrost chicken again. I forgot yesterday, so I had to get fucking Taco Bell. Well, I didn't have to, but like, there's not a lot of options besides. I didn't want to drive anywhere, even though it's only 5 minutes away. But I would have had to just go buy like $14 worth of chicken breasts and then cook it, or I could just buy $20 worth of Taco Bell Crunchwrap Supreme with added chicken and steak, plus a soft taco with added chicken and nacho fries, because how the fuck am I going to not get the nacho fries? You know what I mean? So slight refeed yesterday. Probably I was at like 600 or 700 calories when I ate that. So I doubt that it was like a full 1,000-calorie meal. It could have been close. So probably like over, that's the thing, bro. I don't know what I actually need to be eating to lose weight. I assume it's around 1,500 calories. I think if I was eating 1,500 on the dot every day, I'd be slowly losing weight. But it's too hard. It's too hard to do that. I don't like paying attention to shit. What I do right now is just wake up, drink a protein shake, go to work or school, and then drink another protein shake. And then like an hour after that is when I start to get pretty fucking hungry. So then I eat like typically 100 grams of chicken, which is chicken breast, which is 30 grams of protein. And then I've been having like Triscuits with it. Some just like anything. I don't know. One time I had just like regular tortilla chips with it. Something for a little bit of carbs. Occasionally I would drink it with like a Gatorade powder or something. I have the Gatorade powder, which is good. If it's better than buying Gatorades. If you like Gatorade, there's better drinks, but Gatorade's cheaper, and this powder is the cheapest. But the only thing is like the coloring to it kind of like fucks up the cups that you're using. It depends. I don't really know exactly. I guess there's like some scratches in my shaker bottles, and like when I'm done with it, the scratches are just kind of like just red. So sometimes it happens more than other times. I'm not exactly sure. You got to mix it really good. I think if you just pour it into water, it doesn't mix that well. If you pour it into a cup and then splash water in there, I don't fucking know. But the back days keep freaking me out with the shreds. I've always liked my like side tricep rear delt pose. I've always liked that pose. But fuck, yesterday's video honestly was pretty goddamn juicy. It was pretty fucking very, very nice. The rear delt's been like sufficiently growing over the past year, probably. That's when I really started to like hammer them with some. Really, the past 6 months is when I started to hammer them with like some intensity. I was always like kind of doing them, but really had to start focusing on like form, and more than form is for rear delts is like you really need to make sure your traps aren't pulling it. You need to make sure your rear delts are like doing it. So there's all kinds of different ways to do that. But today it's probably just going to be a variety of things. I'm feeling the same workout as always: incline, flies, lateral raises, biceps, and then possibly like some crossovers for upper chest. But really depends. But I might just do pec deck and those crossovers. That would actually be a pretty good workout. That would actually be pretty nice. So I will catch you with the pump. Okay. Oh my god. Ouch. Everything's fucking destroyed. Warmed up on a cable for a little bit, and then I went off to do what's it called? Incline bench-a-rooney. I did my real wide grip thing I like to do. So, wide grip. I don't know. People say it hits your shoulders when you go out super wide. Show me a type of incline that doesn't hit your shoulders, and this is going to give you the most stretch on your upper peccadoodles. I don't know. They put that they do those weird scientific shits where they put like sensors on your muscles and then have you do a workout and see how intensely the muscles are firing or whatever. And you know, the science shows that you flex your upper chest stronger, at least when you tuck your elbows into your torso as opposed to flaring them out. But it doesn't seem to make much fucking sense, because I mean, it does kind of make sense, but at the same time, you want to be contracting in line with the insertion points. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, clearly for your bicep, you know, you're flexing. The way your bicep flexes is it flexes from your elbow and your shoulder, and that wants to come together. That's what that's doing. It's not flexing in any other direction. It's tied to 2 points, and it's pulling them together. That's what muscles do. Muscles, like literally, muscles don't push. You know what I mean? So like for your push muscles, your muscle is pulling. For bench press, you know, your pectoral muscle is pulling your I forget which bone this is, but you know, your bicep arm bone. It's pulling that into you, okay? And then when you're and like the other portion is your tricep is flexing, bringing the forearm muscles, I guess not really towards you, but you get what I'm saying. Muscles bring things together, and the way your joints work, you're jointed, is it hinges on that, all right? So everyone gets that basic shit. But what I'm saying is, let's say there was some sort of bicep exercise where you weren't like bringing your holy fuck. What? Just got distracted by a fine ass chick. That's crazy. I didn't almost run into somebody, but you probably thought I was going to. Anyway, that bitch was, shouldn't say bitch, because the girl was fine as fucking hell. God damn. What was I saying? Bench press. So, like, I feel like if you tuck your elbows in, your elbow is going on a path upward. Doesn't make any fucking sense. That's your upper shoulder, right? That's look, I get what I'm saying doesn't necessarily line up with the science, but what I do know that is factual is if you go really wide grip, you're getting more of a stretch. That is 100% factually positive. You're giving up a little bit of the squeeze at the top, but what do a lot of people do on bench press? Take out the top portion, because all it is you're not actually squeezing your chest very much anymore. You are, but it's really your triceps that are going to finish that last couple inches of the set is really what is the firing point. Like if you just did that top few inches, your triceps are going to burn out way the fuck before your chest. That's what I'm trying to say. So what? Okay. But if so, yeah, like tell me how this is flexing. Like I can see that it'll be flexing and it'll be flexed, but I can't possibly see how any possible exercise, no matter how much you flex the area, could be better than an exercise where you're getting just better contraction of the muscle, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's contracting. Fuck yeah, you get what I'm saying. It's less of an ISO hold, even though that ISO hold might be really fucking intense. It's really not. I don't know. I just don't, personally, I don't feel a lot of fucking contraction in the upper chest. Like, I have to focus on all the cues so much to feel what they're talking about with upper chest. There's just no real point of doing it. You don't get that much tension whatsoever at all. Like, I personally just don't like it. I would rather just go wider grip. My shoulders can easily handle it. If yours can't, I would suggest either not doing it or putting one of those spacers that doesn't let the bar touch your chest. But then you're not even really getting the full purpose of the workout, which is the stretch. There's a whole bunch of stuff there. I would say get better shoulders or something. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason you're just, oh, I can't do it. It's like, yeah, sure, but you haven't fucking stretched in your whole life. Go find a doorway. It's not that hard. You should be able to get your elbows way the fuck behind you without any pain whatsoever. Putting a bunch of weight on it in that position, that's a different story. Obviously, you're not gonna want to just fucking load yourself up in a very compromising position. But at the same time, if you start working on it, if you work on your compromised positions and get them less compromised, you're becoming stronger in weaker positions. It's the best thing you can do.